I went to school just to please my dad. Developed some anger as aftermath. I fell off the course while you wait for a Porsche. I'm coming in late off a helipad. I ain't got that money, my nose always running.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be covering Cardahub.io. This is the newest CNFT marketplace out at the moment, and it's basically a one-stop shop. It does everything. You can mint your NFTs, you can launch your NFTs / sell them from this website, and it's the aftermarket. Where else would you go but Cardahub.io? Hey, I'm lame, I know. Alright, so we're going to talk about their listings and how it works. First, from the homepage, you would connect your wallet, which I've already done, and then if you wanted to list your asset, you would click in your wallet. Then you're going to pick it, whatever one you want to sell. I'm going to pick this cub, and it gives me a little caution thing telling me that it's not verified. Don't worry about that, just trust me. And then you want to list it, so you click list asset for sale, and this is their simple listing. So you get to choose 3 of these categories. It will put them in that category for people to search, and you'll list it just like every other smart contract. You'll click this box, you'll say list this item, and then it's going to prepare it and ask you for your Nami signature. And you would do that if that's what you wanted to do. That's not what I want to do, so I'm going to get an error. Now, the other thing that you could do is the dual listing, which I will show later on in this video. But essentially the only difference with this is you will also be given a token. And it says you will receive a credit token. You can trade this or list this token on other marketplaces. And you will lock some ADA into this credit token. You will receive the ADA back when you trade the token in. So you will list your smart contract on Cardahub.io's marketplace. And then you'll be given a token that you can go list on somebody else's marketplace, which will link them back to this marketplace and show the price that is listed both on Cardahub and where you just recently listed it. So you can decide for yourself, do I want to buy this token and then bring it back to their website and trade it in there for the asset? Or do I just want to go directly to their website and maybe it's cheaper there and I'll just buy it directly from Cardahub? The other thing to note is that you can see here they have 0% service fee, and the minimum is 1 ADA, so you have to spend 1 ADA minimum, but you know, you could literally trade something or sell something right now on Cardahub worth thousands of ADA and pay just 1 ADA in service fees. That's incredible, and this is staying there until the end of January. So you might be thinking to yourself, alright, well that's great until the end of January, but what are the fees going to be after that? Well, it's going to be a 2% fee, just like CNFT.io and just like JPEG. However, here's the great thing about them. If you have an asset that's worth thousands of ADA or is very expensive and you believe it's going to be very expensive, you can actually directly message them and negotiate a fee between 0 and 2%. So if you have an asset such as a space bud and you want to sell it for like, I don't know, let's say 10k ADA, and you're like, well, I don't like a 2% fee on top of the whatever royalties are associated for space buds. You know, I don't like that. Well, you can message them and they will negotiate a smaller fee. And that's awesome because no other place does that. You are stuck with a 2% fee everywhere you go. No questions asked. That's just how it is. Maybe others will adapt that or adopt this model, but at the moment, no one has except for Cardahub. Alright, so on the same topic, you do have to use Nami to create the smart contracts, but you have to use Nami on everything, so you likely already know that. But this company, Cardahub, they also support CCvault and GeroWallet. So if you do have those wallets, they will work on this site. Next, we're going to talk about their distributions. They have the most competitive distribution service in the entire market. They say up to 50% off of what most people are offering. Now, they also say you do not need to pay them up front. It will be based off of your NFT collection and how well it does. So this allows people to price accordingly and not have to worry about the upfront costs. Also, if you're just an individual who maybe wants to make an NFT out of something that they own, maybe it's music, maybe it's a piece of art that they made when they were a 6th grader, whatever it may be, and you want to mint just one of these, you can go over to Mint NFT and you can upload your file here and create your own NFT. So another cool thing that they have is their collections tab. So you just click collections and then you can go down here and you can look at all the collections that they have, and you can do from ascending to descending order. Or you can just do what most people are going to do, go to the top, type in Clay Nation, and just search from there. and you can go through and it shows you all the ones that are listed for sale. So there's only one for sale at the moment on their website. It does make sense, I think, to use a blue chip for this website specifically, at least while it's free, or while the transaction fees are free. It just makes sense. These are thousands of ADA and you only pay 1 ADA to do the transaction. But even so, if you can negotiate down to a 1% transaction fee, it's still better than every other marketplace. So, but anyways, you can go through here and you can look at, you know, 1, 2, 3. You can just look at the entire collection if you want. Go to 666 because, you know, good luck. And, you know, it's cool. You can look through the collections. Now, Cardahub also has this really cool tool, and it's the Multisend tool. So if you go from anywhere on their site, you just scroll down to the bottom, you'll click on Tools, and it'll bring you straight to their Multisend tool. So you can send ADA to multiple addresses with one transaction. That way you don't have to pay a bunch of fees. Now, they do say that this only works for ADA at the moment, but they are planning on having this work with NFTs in the future. Now think about the application for this. Maybe for you as a normal user, this isn't the biggest deal. Maybe you only have 2 wallets to begin with. Maybe you have 3, so maybe it saves you a little bit of ADA, like 1 or 2. But think about this from a project's perspective. Think about what CypherKicks just did with their 6K drop, their airdrops, and then think about what they're going to do for their other airdrop with the Hypebeast coming up. They could really use this if it works for NFTs, and they would save themselves a lot of money on a large scale. So this is something that's really cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing this become a NFT utility as well. But at the moment, it's still really cool. You type in your address, and then it looks like you put in the amount that you want to send to this address, and then you type in your other address, and you put the amount of ADA that you want to send to the other address, and then you just hit send and it goes, and you do it all in one transaction, so there's only one transaction fee. This is incredible. I cannot wait for this to be NFTs. Great job, Cardahub. And the last thing I'm going to show before I actually do a run of creating the dual listing is they created this chat feature to where if you have any questions, maybe you're stuck, you're lost, you can't figure out how to, I don't know, let's say sell your NFT or list your NFT, you're like, I just can't figure this out, oh my god, I'm so frustrated. You can just go and be like, yo, I need your help, or whatever. Be more specific, don't be a jerk. But, you know, you can ask some questions and they'll get back to you. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so the Cardahub team sent me over these 2 NFTs to play with and a little bit of ADA to do the transaction fees with. So I'm going to list this asset, and this is going to be my first time literally ever doing the dual listing. So if it doesn't work, I'm going to cut and do another take. But let's say it's art, music, and utility. Obviously it's not, it's a Hosky NFT. It's basically nothing. But we'll see here, we'll do this. We'll list it for, let's say, 40 ADA. Don't want anybody to buy it. Actually, no, we're crazy because we don't want to spend that much. 20 ADA. All right, we'll list this item, and then it's gonna prepare the transaction. Oh, voice crack. Preparing for listing. It's gonna cost 2.5 ADA. We're gonna sign this. We will see how long this takes, and I'll cut back to you once the transaction's gone through. All right, we're back. I took a shower. We had enough time. But as you can see, it did go through, and now I have this token for the same NFT that I just listed. So we can take this token and we'll go over to CNFT.io, and let's try to list it over here. And where is it at? Right here. So we'll take this and we'll sell this. We'll put it in a smart contract. We will do 21 ADA just to make it a little different. So continue, disclaimer, when listing NFTs using Cardano smart contracts, developers have no access to remove. Sure. And then we'll wait. Nami will pop up. It'll be like, do you want to do this? We'll be like, yes we do. You'll do that, and then we'll wait, and I will cut the video and be back once this sends. Alright, so it sent, and now I'm just going to show you. I'm going to go to this token, and I'm going to look up the policy ID, because this isn't verified on CNFT.io yet, and this policy ID will be the same for every single token created. So there's going to likely be a separate section on CNFT.io in the future that's for these tokens from Cardahub.io. They're still working on it, so the way that we're going to do it now for demonstration purposes is I'm going to take the policy ID, and then I'm going to paste it into here, make sure verified only is off, and then hit search. And it's gonna bring me to this, and excuse me, this is me. So you can see that this is the seller and everything is correct. It says unknown project because it can't verify the policy ID, but this is me. So I'm going to go buy this NFT on my dad's wallet actually, and then send it over to my wallet as if I bought it. And then I'll be back and I'll show you how we can turn in this token for the actual asset. All right, so I got the asset, and now once it's in your wallet, you'll come over to Cardahub.io, you'll go to your wallet, and then you'll scroll down to the asset that you bought. It will be this token, and then you can see that it says trade in and cancel the listing. So you'll click trade in, and this explains the things that I was actually wondering. For example, if the NFT was sold, or if the NFT was not sold, then you will be given the NFT in exchange for the token. If the NFT was sold, you will get the amount of ADA that the NFT was sold for. Excuse me, service fee and royalty fee is only deducted if the item is sold. No service fee is charged to perform this action. So we'll click OK, trade it in. And then that's actually really cheap. We'll do our password. And we will wait. And again, this could take a while, so I'll be back once this is done. All right, and we're back, and we can see that we now have this NFT. I did have an issue actually. Now when we go over to Nami, you can see I have a second account, and the original account that I had, I couldn't cancel the listing. I don't know what it was. It was saying I had too many NFTs in my account. I sent over like 20 NFTs to other accounts, and it still would not let me do it. I sent over a bunch more even after that, and it still wouldn't let me do it. I don't know what was happening. Maybe it's Cardahub's fault. Maybe it's you know, just the network being super congested. I honestly don't know. But if you guys do have any issues, feel free to reach out to them. They're really nice people. They'll help you. This could just be my fault, but I created a second account just to see if a brand new wallet with only, let's see, 4 to 6 collectibles in here would work, and it did. So what I did was I actually transferred over the token, not the actual asset, to this wallet, and then I redeemed the token just like you saw in the last clip, and it did give me the Hosky cash grab NFT. So that's exactly how it should work. Anyways, guys, also just to let you guys know, I am not getting paid to do this. They did send me over NFTs and a little bit of ADA to do the transactions, but that's it. I just asked for a shout out. I did this because I was going to cover Cardahub anyways, and I actually already did, but I didn't do it super in depth. So they reached out to me and they asked if I would like to do a more in-depth video, and I said heck yeah, because I needed to learn for myself anyways. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so we can spend more time with them. Till next time, guys, peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.